Hello, Taurus. Welcome in or welcome back to Go With The Flow Tarot. Your overall general energy for this reading is the King of Swords. The song I have assigned to this card is Respect by Pantera because I was feeling some type of way when I was assigning songs to cards, and I'm an Aquarius and that's Aquarius's card. So what that card really says is that the King of Swords has seen the most battles. He has the most wisdom. So this could be that you are reaching out to get some kind of a mentor in your life, somebody who is older, wiser, and or more mature, has more wisdom though. And it often does mean a mentor or a guide, some kind of teacher, something of that nature. As I said, it is Aquarius's card. It can incorporate Libra and Gemini as well, somebody with air heavily in their chart. Or it could be you. You could be the mentor or guide. I won't really know until I tap in further to find out. In your recent past energies, you have the Chariot. This is Cancer's card. This is saying that you are setting yourself apart and leaving a city behind you because it has given you everything it can possibly give you. You cannot take away any more from this place or this situation or this person. So you're setting forth, trusting your intuition to guide you and to move into a successful time. I'm going to say a very successful time because in your present energies, you pulled the best card in the deck, the Sun card. So this is completing things effortlessly and bringing a great deal of joy in the process. It's a little bit of Leo energy, but really the important thing here is that you are definitely finding success in setting yourself apart. In your upcoming energies, you did pull 3 cards. You have the Death card alongside the 5 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So the Death card is Scorpio. That is final. That is dead, done, and over with, never ever coming back. But it also says when one door closes, another one opens. I imagine this is going to be the death of some kind of conflict or competition you've been experiencing. It's not going to be anything really heavy, but it is definitely notable. And I would like to say the polka dots in the tarot represent being more playful or needing to be more playful and not taking things so seriously. Now, like I said, when one door closes, another one opens. That's going to be this Ace of Cups. So this is going to be an offer coming in for you, coming up pretty soon here. That's going to have your emotions overflowing. This isn't necessarily an offer you're going to accept. I will have to tap in further to find out, but it is going to be something brand new with it being an ace. So I would like to actually tap into that King of Swords first to find out whether or not that is you using your own wisdom to set yourself apart and find success and happiness and put the death to something, or if that's somebody stepping in to help you out. Just noticing the 8 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, walking away from what no longer serves you. Freaking love it for you, Taurus. All right, may I first please have more on the King of Swords in Taurus's overall general energy for this reading. Thank you. You pulled the Moon. So this can be secrets. It can say don't be dissuaded off your path by illusions. It also says to trust your intuition. Pisces card, Pisces is the most intuitive sign. So trust your intuition with whatever that is. I'm now seeing the 8 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune on the split. That being Sagittarius energy, but that would be Spirit stepping in to help you walk away from what no longer serves you. I'm going to try a little bit to tap in a little bit further. What more on the King of Swords and the Moon in, I was going to say Pisces, in Taurus's overall general energy? Thank you. Ooh, okay. So you've got the 10 of Wands with the 5 of Cups and the Hermit. So I think this might actually just be you. It might not be a mentor. The 10 of Wands being you taking your wands back to your house. Here, let's do this. You're going to drop your wands back off at your house. You're going to complete a cycle and you're going to collect a harvest. Now, these wands do represent burdens, and they can represent you carrying burdens that do not belong to you, and say that you can drop some of those right away before having to, carry them all the way back to your house. The Five of Cups is a little poo-poo pants party over something that you don't even really care that much about. He's crying over that wine being spilled when he's already finished quitting drinking wine. So what you crying about, Taurus? Turn around and look at those 2 cups behind you and know that you can take them back to your castle and fill them up with something that you do want to drink. Hopefully you get that metaphor. The Hermit, of course, is taking a time out and taking your energy away from anyone and anything, good or bad, to go deep, deep, deep inside, because inside of the Hermit's lantern is the star. And the star is a dream, is a wish your heart makes. It is you doing some reflection so that you can go back out into the world and be the change you wish to see in the world. And I will say these 2 cards always really remind me of each other. So I feel like it's a double down message on having a perspective shift and just reignite that fire, whatever it is that you're truly passionate about, what you really care about, so that you can close out this cycle and collect your harvest. All right, that was a ton of tapping into your overall general energy. Let's get into the Chariot now for your recent past energies. For Taurus's greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose, what would you like to say about the Chariot in Taurus's recent past energies? Thank you. Okay, so that King of Swords could well be a mentor coming in, because you've got a double court card now. You have the King of Pentacles alongside the 9 of Swords. So could be another Taurus. Actually, you know what? I'm just realizing now too, this is your card. So that immediately puts you in a position of power and strength to take what you want and need away from this reading. So King of Pentacles being somebody who is building and leaving a legacy with a skill that they already have and have had for some time. Tauruses are very, very material creatures. You care a lot about your home and the things you place in your home. So that never-ending nightmare, that 9 of Swords, normally I would say take off your comfort blanket, get out of bed and do something about it. But I already know that you did with the Chariot there. So bravo, Taurus. Not that you really need any help with the Sun card, but I'm going to tap in further just to see if Spirit has anything to say. What would you like to say about the Sun card in thank you? There's that Ace of Cups again. You're going to get in an offer very, very soon if you haven't already, because now we're speaking to your present energies. So once again, something that is going to have your emotions overflowing. I am noticing the Knight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune on the split. So Spirit's going to bring in a reward for you taking off that comfort blanket, getting out of bed and taking care of business. Is there anything else, or any advice rather? Let's phrase it that way. Is there any advice you have on the Sun card and the Ace of Cups in Taurus's present energy, Spirit? Thank you. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Please excuse me for a minute. I dropped a lot of cards. Okay, so I'm going to deal with these first. Ooh, wow. Okay. So the ones that fell out onto the ground are the Magician, the Page of Cups, the Sun, and the Two of Swords. To pull the Sun twice is basically a miracle, especially with the Magician there. So I'm just going to lightly take notes of these because they fell way away from me. What actually fell into your present energies was the Knight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So you have manifested a knight in shining armor to come in and help you start building onto your stability after setting yourself apart from whatever it is you're letting go of. Page of Cups being a secret admirer or a dream that you need to make a reality. Don't let it jump out and swim away, that fish representing your dream. Don't let it swim away in the ocean behind you. Grab a hold of it. The Sun, we have been through, and it is amazing that you have gotten the Sun card twice. This makes this an incredibly positive reading. Two of Swords is this or that thinking, and the blindfold on this card represents not trusting your intuition. You're saying, do I go this way? Do I go that way? You have an entire sea of options behind you. Trust your intuition to know which choice to make. And of course, the Magician is you have all of the tools you need to manifest whatever it is you want and desire. So, looking really amazing here, Taurus. I'm actually just going to put these 4 cards back in the deck, simply because the 2 that fell onto the present pile, I would like to leave where they lie. I'm going to give this a quick shuffle and say, Spirit, we're moving into Taurus's upcoming energies now. Thank you. Little more shuffle. Okay. So, what would you like to say regarding the Death card, the 5 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups in Taurus's upcoming energy, Spirit? Thank you. Look for a spontaneous new mystery headed your way with that Ace of Cups. The Page of Wands is a spark of inspiration. So, the Wands are like that fiery, passionate, inspired energy. Page being youthful energy. Hold on, I'll let this truck pass. I do apologize, Taurus. I have nowhere else to film. At least not yet. I'm working on it. Okay, so spark of inspiration. Bring a really youthful, inquisitive, inspired energy. And then the pyramids are representing a spontaneous new mystery. So, very, very nice there, Taurus. Anything else you'd like to say on the Death card, the 5 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups in Taurus's upcoming energies? Thank you. I am now seeing the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune on the split. This is, of course, your card, Taurus, representing blessings, and, of course, more blessings with that Wheel of Fortune. So, what came out is the 4 of Cups. What this is telling me to tell you is that when you get this emotional new offer, do not be jaded and apathetic and assume that that offer is going to look like the previous ones did. This is a brand new offer coming in from the hand of God here, my dear Taurus. The hand of God is going to bring you an emotional new offer. Do not assume that it is the same. Drop the jadedness, drop the apathy, open up your mind, and open up your heart. I'll try and tap in one more time. Anything further on the Death card, 5 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 4 of Cups, Page of Wands in Taurus's upcoming energies? Thank you. So this actually fell into your present energies. And this is the 5 of Swords. It can represent lying, cheating, stealing, but more often than not, the way I read this card is you learning to protect your energy. He is stealing those swords from his enemy so that his enemy cannot attack him. Did I accidentally call it the 5 of Swords again? I just did that in another reading. I don't know why that happens. 7 of Swords, pardon me. If I said the 5, I meant to say 7. And polka dots in the tarot represent taking things too seriously. You need to be a little bit more playful. So I think that's really doubling down on your apathy and your jadedness, Taurus. Work on that as best you can, my love. All right, I'm going to grab this other deck now and just say, generally speaking, regarding this entire reading, is there any more advice from the tarot for the Taurus collective? For their greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose. Thank you. Setting yourself apart, my dear, is the key. Leave behind what no longer serves you. Leave behind anything superficial, anything pretending to be something it's not. Walk away from those 8 cups and walk towards your 9 of cups, your wish fulfillment. And I really feel like it is going to come in for you with that 4 of cups there, and especially with death there. Because when it's dead, done, and over with, one door closes, another one opens. This is one of my favorite cards because it is drama-free. The sky is chill, the moon is chill, the water is chill, this dude is chill. Everything is calm, cool, and collected. So, get yourself calm, cool, and collected, Taurus. Let's see if we can't grab you an inner child oracle to close out to help you be more calm, cool, and collected while protecting your energy. Now, this is an incredibly positive reading. I just like to focus a little more on the negative so that I can provide you with some personal development. But you pulled the Sun card twice in your present energy, so you're doing great. May I please have an inner child oracle for Taurus's greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose regarding this reading, Spirit. Just one card, please. Bear with me. Trust the process, Taurus. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. Let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. Number 22. So let's say, what say thee, Amanda Lynn Aisling, for the Taurus Collective regarding this full moon coming up. All tarot readings are of course timeless, but I've set the intention for it to be for this October 6th full moon. And of course, full moons are all about releasing everything, right? New moons are about what you want to call in. Full moons are all about letting go. Many things occur in life that we may be unable to process. And most, if not all of these unprocessed events and emotions can be stored inside of us. If you have pulled this card, then it might mean there is a repressed emotion, memory, or aspect of the self that is hindering you in your current situation. As repressed emotions can subconsciously fuel many of our behaviors and interactions within the world, it can be beneficial to explore this. Inner work exercise. One of the ways we deal with overwhelming emotions is by storing them within our physical body. We can access these trapped emotions through physical, intuitive movement. For this practice, feel your body and move how you feel led to move, particularly focusing on any areas that feel as if they are under pressure. If you need to punch the air, go for it. If you need to scream or dance wildly, go for it. As you practice this exercise, try to surrender to how your body needs to move. Try to withhold judgment and practice this exercise alone in a dimly lit room if you have trouble letting go. Be gentle with yourself. Note, this can be a heavy practice. Please only continue if you are comfortable working with and releasing stuck or repressed emotions. If you feel as though you need further assistance in this practice, consider visiting a somatic therapist or trauma work professional. King of Swords. Responsive journaling prompt. Ask yourself if there is anything that needs to be spoken aloud and released. Write down what comes forth, observing it without judgment, and proceed to speak aloud what needs to be spoken. Let it go, my dear Taurus. It is dead, done, and over with. When one door closes, another one opens. I hope that was helpful. I thank you ever so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.